Hey guys, this is Mrs. Lingaman. I am going to go over page 52 in your Think Up book. This is Unit 6 and looking at the relationship in place values. If you could turn to page 52 with me so you could do this activity. The first part says use base 10 blocks to complete the sentences and equations. So base 10 blocks are something that you have been using for years, mainly in the lower grades. These are base 10 blocks, okay? So in the place value chart, you've got ones, and they're the small cube like this, okay? You've got a tens rod, and it's a long rod that looks like that. You've got a flat, which represents 100, and it looks like this. And you've also got a large cube, which represents 1,000, and it looks like this, okay? Alright, so looking at number 1, it says blank small cubes can be used to build a long. How many of these small cubes would represent a long? Okay, so so if you put them together, 10 small cubes would represent a long. Okay, so the answer to number 1 is 10. Okay, so 1 times blank equals 10. One of these times 10 is going to equal 10. Okay, number 2 says how many longs can be used to build a flat? Okay, so this time we're looking at the longs. They're your tens rods. How many of those can be used to build a flat? Okay, so let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So 10 of these can be used to build a flat. Okay, so 10 longs can be used to build a flat. So it's asking you 10 longs, well, I'm sorry, there's 10 little small cubes within here, okay, times how many longs give you a flat? 10. So 10 times 10 is 100. Okay. Number 3, how many flats can be used to build a large cube? So how many of these flats would you need to build a large cube? Okay, so there's 1 flat. 2 flats. 3, 4. 10. So it takes 10 of these flats to build a large cube. So 10 flats can be used to build a large cube. Therefore, 100 times blank equals 1,000. 100 times 10. There are 100 cubes in one of these, okay? And you multiply one of these times 10 and you will get 1,000's cube, okay? Alright, looking at number 4, it says describe a pattern you observe with the base 10 blocks. What do you notice about these base 10 blocks over the place value chart? What do you notice? Okay. What do you notice about the smaller blocks? Okay, what do you notice about the larger blocks? I would say it takes 10 smaller blocks to build the next larger size. Okay, so 10 of these will give you this. 10 of these will give you this. 10 of these will give you this. Okay, so it takes 10 of the smaller blocks to build the next larger size. All right, so you're basically every time multiplying by 10 each time you go, times 10. Okay. Number 5, a digit in the hundreds place has blank the times the value of the same digit in the tens place. Okay, so think about that. A digit in the hundreds place has blank times the value of the same digit in the tens place. All right, so this should relate to your morning work this week. All right, so if I had the number 326, okay, and I'm looking at the digit in the hundreds place, okay, and I'm looking at that number in relation to, let's say if I had 438. I'm looking at that relationship between this 3 and this 3. This 3 is in the hundreds place value. So it has a value of 300, okay? This 3, it's also 3, it's the same digit, has a value in the tens place as 30, okay? So the digit that's in the hundreds place is 10 times the value of the same digit in the tens place. So this number is 10 times larger than this number, okay? All right, looking at number 6. A digit in the thousands place has blank times the value of the same digit in the hundreds place, okay? So same thing. If we had the number, let's see, 2,342, okay, so we're looking at the digit in the thousands place, and we had the number 5,293. We're looking at the digit in the hundreds place here, okay? So it tells me the digit in the thousands place and the digit in the hundreds place, and remember it has to be the same digit, okay? So it has to be the same number, okay? Okay, so the 2 in the thousands place is worth 2,000. The 2 in the hundreds place is worth 200, okay? So the digit in the thousands place has 10 times the value of the same digit in the hundreds place. This number is 10 times larger than this number, okay? All right, let's look at number 7. Let me adjust here. Number 7 says a digit in the tens place has blank times the value of the same digit in the ones place. So let's think about the number 70 and then the number 17. Okay, so the digit in the tens place, so the 7 in the tens place has a value of 70. The 7 in the ones place has a value of 7. Okay, so this number is larger. How many times larger? It is 10 times the value of the same digit in the ones place. Okay. This part down here can be used for extra credit. It says, how did you use the critical thinking trait linked to this activity? We actually have not talked about that. That is in the front part of this unit. It's probably not necessary you even do this, so don't worry about that part, okay? Because we didn't really talk about link. All right, I hope this helps, and thanks for watching.